Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So sorry about the live last night, or by the time I get this out and edited, it might be 2 nights ago. But sorry about the live that just went off suddenly in the middle of it. My internet went out. I couldn't get on any of my computers. It went out. I was like, what was I doing? I was getting, oh yeah, we were going to do the overlays in my editor, and I was getting the stuff ready, and all of a sudden I was knocked off of everything. So I do apologize for that. And I never got to show the face apps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the statement that the Indiana State Police put out today. Now, this isn't the press conference. They're still supposed to have a press conference, I believe, sometime this week. But they put out a statement, and I'm going to play the face apps as I'm reading it, so you guys could see those as I promised. 2 birds, 1 stone. I don't like saying the whole saying because the fact that you're saying you're killing 2 birds. I know, I'm silly. So you guys will be able to see the face app while hearing the statement, because I wasn't going to play the audio for the face apps anyway because they're like mainstream songs, so I didn't want to get a copyright. So basically what it is they're like the sketches, the 2 sketches, and then I did some with Keegan and I did some with his dad where you can make a move. So basically the free version so far, it just has like songs that it'll make the face sing. So I'm going to see what it all offers, the paid version, because if I can make it say like specific things, it might be worth it for cases to see what the person saying certain things looks like or whatever. I mean, you never know what you might need for a case like that. But I'm not sure if they offer that, and it is kind of expensive for an app, so I'm going to look into that. But right now it's just the free version, so you don't really have like a ton of options. It's just kind of neat though, seeing the sketches like come to life. So I did just the sketches, and then the ones where somebody made the sketches like more human-like, where it's not just a sketch. So I did those ones too. I just figured I might as well play those in the background while I'm reading the statement, because I was going to show them in the live. And I just want to stress, I know these sketches moving has nothing to do with trying to solve the case, and that's not the point of it. It's just, it was going to be for like the wind down period of my lives. Sometimes, at the end of the lives, we kind of just wind down, have like lighten the mood, and kind of sometimes have some laughs and joke around. So it was going to be for that, but it went out, and I'm not sure when I'm going to do my next live. So I just figured for those of you that wanted to see it, I could play it for you guys with this. But actually, it could serve a purpose, to be honest, because if those sketches are really the guy that we're looking for, then you could actually see it like come to life. You could see him kind of come to life as a sketch. You could see the face moving. Yeah, I know it's not a guarantee that that's how the person's face would move and the expressions, but it kind of like gives you a little bit more of a look of what the guy could look like. So it's not totally pointless. So yeah, let me read the statement here, and then hopefully maybe tomorrow they'll do the press conference. I'm not sure yet, but hopefully they'll do the press conference tomorrow. I don't know why I had Tuesday in my head, but it should be in the next couple of days because they said early this week. So I'm guessing by Wednesday you would think they would have it, right? But this is just the statement they put out so far. So let me read it to you. I'm going to read the whole article here. So it says, despite an appeal last week for information about a social media profile and the later revelation that someone tied to that profile has been arrested, Indiana State Police aren't tipping their hand in the Delphi murders case. Last week, ISP released images from a social media profile for Anthony Schott on Instagram and Snapchat. The account had been used to solicit nude photos from underage girls, police said. State police appealed to the public for information from anyone who knew something about the account or had interacted with it. Carroll County Sheriff Toby Lesenby said investigators have fielded approximately 500 calls since the onset of the latest released information. We later learned that ISP already had someone linked to the Anthony Schott's profile in custody. A man named Keegan Klein, who faces more than 24 charges in connection with a child exploitation investigation. It says, according to court documents that have been heavily redacted, police executed a search warrant related to Klein's case on February 25th, 2017, more than a week after the murders of Abby and Libby. However, court documents don't provide any clear link between Klein and the Delphi case. On Monday, Indiana State Police, that's today, or I guess this probably, by the time I edit this and upload it, it might be Tuesday, but right now, as I'm speaking, it is Monday. So this morning, they released a statement about their investigation into the Delphi murders in Klein. In it, ISP describes the investigation as long, complex, and extremely complicated. Police also said information about Klein has ebbed and flowed over the years. Like so many other pieces of this investigation, we will always review learn from, and make any necessary adjustments, State Police said of its investigation. We do not believe that any person has done anything intentionally wrong, but we will continue to critically evaluate our effort. Okay, so here's a statement. I'm going to read it. This is from the Indiana State Police this morning, Monday morning. They released this. The Indiana State Police has received many media inquiries since our December 6th press release concerning Anthony Schatz, and eventually the identification of Keegan Kline. Your questions are certainly relevant as they relate to a long, complex, and extremely complicated murder investigation. During the last nearly 5 years, we have conducted dozens of secondary investigations based on information we received, resulting in the arrest of Keegan Kline. The information we have, and continue to receive concerning Kline has ebbed and flowed over these last few years. We understand there was a period of time that passed between 2017 and 2020 when Kline was not arrested and incarcerated for possession of CP. Once the Indiana State Police presented the criminal case to the Miami County prosecutor in June of 2020, immediate action was taken by both the Indiana State Police and the Miami County Prosecutor's Office, which ultimately resulted in Kline's arrest. Like so many other pieces of this investigation, we will always review, learn from, and make any necessary adjustments. We do not believe that any person has done anything intentionally wrong, but we will continue to critically evaluate our efforts. We know there is enormous interest in the why of everything we do, but we cannot and will not speculate. One day you will have the opportunity to see and know what we do, and we look forward to that day. Wow, so what do you guys think? I mean, it's almost like that last sentence, or the last little paragraph, is very interesting, where he's like, we know there is enormous interest in the why of everything we do, but we cannot and will not speculate. One day you will have the opportunity to see and know what we do, and we look forward to that day. That part, that last sentence in particular, one day you will have the opportunity to see and know what we do, and we look forward to that day. It's almost like that we're going to see, like there's something that they've been working on, or there's something that'll just basically all make sense when they're able to share it with us. Are you guys getting that, or am I reading too much into that one little sentence? Like he's saying, you'll see what we've been working on, and yeah, there's a reason why we're doing it this way, and maybe, they do have some information, they have information that, well, obviously, I guess we know that they do have information that they're not sharing with us, but it's almost like he's like, yeah, I can't wait to finally could see the information they have, and that that it's big, like they have a big information, like big news, like it's something big, I guess, is what I'm imagining. I guess maybe I'm reading too much into that little last sentence, but I don't know. I read it like he was saying, like, wait till you see. It's like big, you guys. It'll all make sense when you finally see why we couldn't say anything, because it's big stuff. Like maybe that it's like bigger than we could have imagined, and I don't know. I'm just like probably blowing this way out of proportion, maybe, but I don't know. I just have this feeling. And just the way that they've been handling it since they made that statement about this profile. And then like Carter said, that one, what did he say? Hold on, let me bring that up. I shared it on my last live. Carter said, reaching this point proves that perpetual pressure works. He declined to elaborate. So even that, like, okay, so that last sentence I just read, and then this on top of it, perpetual pressure works. So he's saying reaching this point, like there's some point. Like there's a break in the case, like that they finally reached something, some kind of break. And it's because of the perpetual pressure, whatever pressure that they possibly were putting on the situation or that we're not aware of because they didn't share crap with us. But he's saying like that they reached a point, right? A breaking point maybe. So I'm looking at that statement and then this statement, that last sentence, and just the whole statement. I just feel like it's almost making me seem like it's something big once we realize what it is. We're going to be like, whoa, like they are working and they do have stuff, basically. They have some connections and they have like a break, maybe, is what I guess I'm trying to say. It's almost like they can't wait to be able to show why they are doing what they're doing. Why are they keeping back so much information and not telling us anything? And there's a reason for it, and it's big, it's important, and we can't share it because there's a reason, and it'll all make sense when you see. I don't know. I'm probably like making it bigger than what that means and what he was saying with that sentence, but I don't know. I just think there's a lot that they're not sharing, and hopefully it will make sense, and hopefully when they share it, it'll be like, oh, okay. And then for those of you that were watching Sunday night, do you remember when we looked into that concert, the Warped Tour, I got a video, that'll probably be my next live. I got some information about that that's pretty interesting that I want to go over with you guys. So I actually spent all day researching that and trying to find him in videos. And I'm not saying I succeeded in that part, but it brought forth some other information that's kind of interesting about everything that possibly could be all connected. I don't know, but we'll do a live on that probably tomorrow, but tomorrow might be today, depending on when I get this uploaded. So probably Tuesday, I should say Tuesday. But then depending on if they do come out with a press conference Tuesday, because if they do, then I want to live stream that. But then we could actually talk about it after either way. So yeah, by Wednesday, either Tuesday we'll do it or Wednesday. It's kind of some interesting stuff that I kind of ran into digging into the Warped Tour, which isn't that crazy how that works? Just one little thing, how it all came about. Like we were looking at his like music description. Remember, it was going over like what kind of music and the bands that he's worked for, and it said some bands. And then we looked at the bands, and then we saw that he traveled with the bands on a Warped Tour. So we started going through the Warped Tour looking for him, and then that kind of led to this other stuff I want to share with you that all could be connected. So all right, guys. Well, that's all I have for you on this. Oh, we still have to do the overlay. I think I'm going to make another separate recorded video for that where we could overlay the sketches that I was going to do Sunday night when my internet went out. So hopefully I'll have that out in a little bit too. So, all right, guys. Well, have a good night and we will talk soon. Bye.
I'm begging you to be